Alright, everybody. So, I put up on my Instagram again, and I was like, hey, this new Bel-Air show is out. Do y'all want me to review it or not? And it got voted yes. I was obviously gonna watch it. Big Will Smith fan, big Fresh Prince Bel-Air fan. So, the reboot, I watched the trailer. It really intrigued me. So, I was gonna watch it anyways. I just didn't know if I wanted to watch reviews. So, this is gonna be a review for the first 3 episodes. I watched all 3 of them yesterday. I'm not gonna go in like super full detail just because it's kind of hard. It kind of all ran together because of I watched it all in one sitting. I'm kind of just gonna tell you the things that really stood out to me. It's the story about how he became the Prince Bel-Air, as we know, but it does have a very modern twist on it, and you get a little bit more of the details and everything. It's not a comedy anymore; it's a drama. And I said this in my trailer reaction that it seemed like it was definitely based on the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, but it also felt original. And even watching it, I felt that way. Just like, it's kind of like all this is familiar, it's based on it, but like I don't know exactly what's gonna happen because like, it's still like original enough to like you're still like oh they tweaked some characters, they changed some things. It's not necessarily like a spoiler-ish show, but I am going to get into details. So if you don't want to be spoiled about how things happen and what's changed and stuff, click away and come back. You open up on Will, 16-year-old kid, high school basketball star. He's got a best friend. Pretty much is what happens. He makes a bet with a drug dealer that he can beat him in a game of basketball. And he wins. They win the basketball game. And one of the guys gets mad, throws the ball at the drug dealer, and he thinks it's Will. And Will's friend had a gun on him, so Will pulls the gun out. Will gets in a lot of trouble. His mom sends him to Bel-Air. And in this, we even get to see him meet Jazz, because Jazz is like his Uber driver to the Bel-Air mansion. One thing that I think is neat is that Jeffrey, he's not really the butler, he's the house manager. So you see him do some things, but he's not like, it's not like they're like constantly telling him what to do. Even like the cooking, like Jeffrey doesn't do the cooking because Hillary is a cook. And Hillary is like an influencer, social media influencer, and she specials in like cooking and stuff. I got to say though, Ashley is barely in the show, which is kind of weird because I feel like, especially in the first season of The Fresh Prince, Ashley's like kind of like the only person that likes Will, so Will like really like develops a relationship with her. So for her not to be there in this is like kind of weird. She's there, but she's just like kind of barely there. One thing I really like is the dynamic and the chemistry between Will and Uncle Phil in this show. In the other one, it just seems like Phil's like constantly really like hard on Will. But like in this one, like this guy like tries to level with him a lot. Like I like that. And like don't get me, James Avery and Will Smith are great. And when their whole relationship, you know, comes full circle, it's amazing. And I can just like only imagine what this is gonna do because this show can pull on the emotions already. I really like the Aunt Viv in the show. She's an art teacher at a college. And I think in the other show, it was high school. Or maybe it wasn't high school, but she like subbed for Will, right? Or something. I just now made that connection. I can't remember what she did. Carlton is mainly the biggest change to me. He's like the show's antagonist. And it's kind of weird. Like I remember like Carlton and Will they don't really get along at the beginning, but they're not like straight up enemies. I don't think so. Like it happens a couple times throughout the show, but in this one, like it comes out hard. And like when you meet Carlton, he's like already like head of the school. Like everybody loves the dude. He's already like smoking. No, he's not smoking. He's like snorting. He's like snorting cocaine and all this. It's like that kind of seems out of character for Carlton, the other Carlton. I think he's definitely had the biggest kind of character change in a way. But he's like super threatened from Will being there because he's scared, you know, he's gonna take over the school, and he even gets a lot of the family's attention now. I think being a drama really matches the series. Like I don't know how many sitcoms you could turn into a drama like this. It really works. And I'm loving it so far. I think the cast is great. The guy who's playing Will, I think he's really studied Will's mannerisms and even like Will's deliveries and stuff. Like I don't know, there's a couple times where I'm like, yo, this guy is playing a young Will Smith and he's doing so good. The guy who plays Carlton is really killing it with the antagonist vibe. I really like the Uncle Phil actor. He's really good. And the Aunt Viv. The guy we got playing Jeffrey is like so smooth, so cool. He's got like a Jamaican British accent, and it's awesome. They even like joke around and call him Idris at one point. It's pretty funny. Ashley, Hillary, Jazz, they're all good, and I'm enjoying it so far, and I'm going to continue to watch it. If you're gonna want more of like episodic breakdown reviews, those shall be coming later, but as of now, it's kind of hard when it's all 3 episodes. The last one did end with them skipping one of Carlton's games. I think they were saying one of Will's games. So that kind of just sets the stage for the next episode. Lots of drama. Leave a like, subscribe, comment what you think about this so far. Also, I'm over there on the app called Serializd, where you can actually like review TV shows and stuff. So you can check me out on there. And I'll see you next time.